on YouTube for the first time. I'm kinda tired, tying you up, I'm tying you up, pinning you down. And we cuddle now, cuddle with this little tattle, stickety, with the muddled kind of puddle vibes and tribe of huddled in. What would we put? Puddled with puddled with pure love, of a pure love kind of way. And if a pure love kind of say that it loves you many way, I love you in the wrong ways and I more of the right ways. Why you trying to fight things? I'm just trying to write my mind. I write my mind, I write it down. I try not to make the sounds out of my mouth because I be rocking that one mic. I am one mic and there are so many of me. And what does that mean? You begin to ask me, though you pause yourself for just a minute, and you don't discriminate, you discriminate. You know discriminate. It is innate on the street. Keywords and passwords and things. Can you hear? Can you hear it though? It's so loud for me. Can you hear the crowd sounds? But what's the ground sound? What is the ground sound that I'm making? I'm shaking. Gonna be baking them because it's time to be me, even though I forgive myself and I do live, not thinking about how I shall retaliate the hate. And some did another way within the rhetoric that is a stickity. Cheers. So I've recently been keeping my mind occupied. Well, of course, my mind's occupied. My mind's been occupied. And I'm sure there are at least a few million different reasons of why to be happy. So I was thinking about, and I was having a conversation today, and the conversation had something to do with like viewpoints. And as far as viewpoints, realizing that we tend to notice the negative things before we, add a positive essence to it. And I try not to define things, whatever things may be, because within opinion there's speculation, within speculation there's accountability, within accountability it's like literally just, I almost poked myself with my earring. So, I have this earring on my finger. My index finger. So, it is, it's blessed vibes. Blessed improv. I did not have anything planned as far as how anything is going to make you happy, informed, and or thinking about stuffs and things. And within stuffs and things, I'd rather you not think about stuffs and things. I'd rather you not play into biases, because that's not necessarily having your own experience. And holy fuck, my ear just became redder than the devil's index finger. We have the earring. I have my earrings in. So, be of good cheer. Thy sins be forgiven thee. Father, this passage reminds us about forgiveness and trying again. We are thankful that you are a God of second chances when we have failed, just as you love us unconditionally. There is nothing our loved ones do to make us withhold our love. Help us spread the hopeful message that there's no need for despair. Forgiveness and a new start is always possible. And that's amazing. That within every moment we can create a new start. And within that new start, there's transformation. Whenever you're in the cocoon, there's transformation happening. Within the cocoon, they melt, it melts within the cocoon. Literally. And it becomes something completely different. And not within actuality. No, not within actuality. Yes, within actuality. As far as the structure. From a caterpillar to a butterfly. There is transformation. There's viewing pain, within a sensitive mind. And within a sensitive mind, you must be more accountable for your emotions. And here I am, we're 9 minutes and I'm over here, I'm just being so stickity. It's been 5 days in your Odyssey, and you've been fasting for dinner. Indeed I have. I have practiced the similar essence within Ramadan, which is not hard to explain. I did have a video on the Ramadan. You can check the videos. The essence is that you eat one meal a day, and you utilize that one meal within the compounds of your mind that, you feed information to. And within feeding information to your mind enjoys certainties. Your mind enjoys the comfortability of schedule. And within the comfortability of schedule, you have a familiar essence within variable. So, I'm gonna pull a card. Two cards, in fact. So, I have let go of control issues. So, whenever you're not limiting yourself. You are not humbling yourself, rather practicing self-love within a notion of non-indulgence. Within non-indulgence, you are within the capabilities to really enjoy a meal. And not just really enjoy a meal. I sometimes have realized that I've been a little bit honest these fast pew broadcasts. Oh, I wanted to mention I may have thrown it in the book bin. So I'm gonna pull another card. Oh, the Ten of Swords. Alright, so the cards that we have pulled: let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. But of course, you deserve love. You are lovable. And the Ten of Swords energy is about transformation. It is about pain, the pain and the weight of the emotions that you must process within completion, mastery, and progressing within your spiritual understanding to a level of transformation. Whenever a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, there is transformation, and there must be pain, I would imagine. So you notice that the swords are in his back, and skies are cloudy, and he's feeling the brunt that is the feeling of I wouldn't say it's uncomfortability. I would say that it is a static resonance of maybe the balance between, so pain would be a balance of the time, the instances, the scenarios that have brought you to the point of epiphany within realization of completion. You know, a lesson learned, you know, whenever you're at that point of life where you are turning a chapter. Stiggity. And within forgiveness, you know, you must forgive yourself. My hair's awfully big. You must forgive yourself as you view the emotions. Not view, but measure emotions. And of course, we all, you know, we all don't have emotions on Tuesdays, you know. Only brush my hair on Wednesdays, you know, Tuesday, things and stuff and such. You know, one thing that I hate about our government is that sometimes we take each other seriously without the expectation that, you know, you can enjoy a movie, you can enjoy a football game from many different angles within the pyramid of, oh, it wouldn't be a pyramid, it would be a circumference of things and stuff and such. I need to discipline my rhetoric within things and stuff and such because I become too comfortable saying things and stuff and such. And there's no such thing as too comfortable. I think that we naturally sabotage ourselves in some ways within comfortability and within the essence of comfortability. I must slow myself down sometimes a little bit. So I was mentioning Ramadan. And so, what time is it? I'm gonna look at the clock real quick. Well, it doesn't matter what time it is because whatever time you're watching this, if you decided to click on, you know, and, you know, things and stuff and such. Hey, I remember seeing that person streaming on the floor. On the floor. On the floor. I'm a mixture of excited, proud, comfortable. And within that comfortability, it's like, oh, if I'm comfortable, then why am I not going to be comfortable? Why am I going to challenge my comfortability? Right? Right? Things and stuff and such. Forgiveness as a viewpoint that we must maintain within processing how we are going to allow our definitive and allow our subconscious mind to to operate, you know, within operations of day-to-day thoughts. You know, I'm sure that day-to-day you maybe have a schedule, or maybe you play each day by ear. And within playing things by ear, you give yourself the time, within giving yourself the time to speculate. Forgive me for, you know, saying things in a way that, you know, I would not normally, and not just normally, I would just not think these certain ways that I've been noticing society has they have their passwords, their keywords of non-stickity notions, and then we start placing the essence of respect within the notions of, oh yeah, you know, you earn respect by the amazing things that you do for people, the nice things that you do, you know. It's the sentiment, it's the effort, it's the thought that matters. And, you know, just to say that, you know, mention that broadly, sounds about right, you know, because I don't enjoy viewing life through the essence of comparison. You know, I'm vastly different from you, vastly different from me. You know, there are differences in viewpoint, and if you don't forgive yourself within a viewpoint, you know, you stay within a partial notion of your creations, I guess. And that's the thing, you know, if I was gonna say, if you created a splinter, and you're on a thing. That was maybe not the best example. And even if I had the best example of things and stuff and such, I have the discretion of, I enjoy the essences and the times where I have the capability to pull you within this essence of maybe not comfortable for you. Because it's not within a state of comfort that you find yourself within these epiphanies and within the essence of growth. Within the essence of growth, and honestly, that is amazing. Isn't it though? Isn't it? Forgive me because I am having a nightcap with y'all, and within this episode, y'all, this is my first, well, it's not my first, it is my, well, it's the first YouTube stream that I remember streaming live. The one that I had streamed live before this was a audio. It was an audio. And within the audio, I can't even remember what I was saying. Hopefully, AI is not going to, gonna take your job. The spiritual and, emotional part of our mind, we indulge in AI, and we must forgive ourselves for being just big goobers. amazing goers. And sharing different essences of ourselves. Within circumstance, you must forgive your circumstance to not have a bias, to not have a discriminatory bias, and within discriminatory, and that's where our mind naturally goes. There were thousands of y'all, or hundreds of y'all in the room whenever I had this live stream more recently. And within the live stream, it was a Congress meeting, and I decided I'm going to have improv. I'm going to be dry and cool as a cucumber and fluffy. I'm noticing that a lot of people have been within their homeland of subscribed thought. It's the thought that matters. THOUGHT. GHT, not GHB. By the way. And as far as, it's whatever floats your boat. Maybe I had an opinion on something yesterday, and maybe I still have that same opinion, but I'm not going to sit here and I was gonna say I'm not gonna carry the drama into the next mention. And cook me the improv with the drama tactic. Real shit blasted. Real shit blasted. So the veil began to lift today, as Neptune stations were retrograde in Pisces early this morning. You will have to take off the rose-colored glasses. Technically, it's a pink bottle with light beer. I think it's a light beer. It has any Odyssey light. Conversations and thought process as Mercury enters Leo. The mercurial energy will encourage you to be more theatrical. However, you might have to be mindful of accidentally over-exaggerating and creating more drama. Yes. So, within the notion of notions, the capability of capabilities, and highlighting things that most people find or could find offensive to highlight, or anything, things and such. I don't, and you should not view yourself the way that you think the world views you. You should make decisions that are based out of some sort of reality. And that's where I resonated with the pocket prayer, because it's asking about forgiveness for the times that we failed, and that whenever you offer somebody a second chance, within the essence of second chance, you have to realize that whenever you meet somebody, or whenever you interact with somebody, you've already formulated an opinion. It is within the dialogue and the context of whatever is being talked about that you gather, the fact that I am going to forgive. You must forgive yourself first, because if you ever feel the need to forgive, it's because you must forgive yourself first. Just as if you crave love, you must learn to love yourself. And so I have learned some of these understandings, and whenever you have a truth and reality that is based within the predication of multiple scenarios, multiple circumstances, that of platform and memories, within platform and memories, you must forgive yourself that you already had a predicated view and notion of your truth. And within your truth, you must forgive yourself for how you react and respond to the emotions of your truth. Sometimes whenever I was in elementary school, I was a tomboy, and I got along with the girls, I got along with the guys, and we would have clubs, like different little clubs, and you'd have to know the password, and super secret password, and things and stuff and such. Try to highlight the possible positive within an experienced notion. We often, if you're anything like me, or anything similar to me, mind you, we're still within that time in society that a keyword is like. Oh, that means that you actually don't like it. And if you say no, that means yes. And if you say yes, that means no. And things and stuff and such. And whenever you begin to hone in on what is natural, what comes natural to you, you may pause yourself and be like, hold on. First off, I'm not really the one to follow trends, and if I do follow trends, it's because it becomes some sort of intuition that has led me to speak with my fingers. I've mentioned before that I don't have emotion in my fingers, and I'm not going to speak the same for everybody, because whenever you do something on a daily basis, if you do something on a weekly basis, every other day, it is a habit. Within that habit, it is something that you're perpetually, engaging in, and you can't define yourself by the things that you engage with, or the things that spark interest within your definitive mind. And it's hard for us as adults, especially in the millennial generation, to hold ourselves to forgive the viewpoint that maybe makes us uncomfortable if we think about the, what would Jesus say, if Jesus and the 12 apostles, watched you get down, to some porn or something, And that was a secret. Secret is that, I always have porn playing in the background, and you already had a predicated idea, notion. Maybe you have experienced the essence of unconditional love at first sight. This is an episode that I could vibe with all over the place. Just, somehow it's, having a cohesion within cohesion. I try not to be the smartest person in the room, and I would only find out that I'm the smartest person in the room. It would require time. Then that girl is a stickity. She be saying stuff, saying things for sugar day. Rocking the shaggy look. I know you read my Facebook. Maybe you didn't. Even better. Sharing emotions and sounds. Scaring and annoying. The one that resounds in the place within the mounds that we find ourselves. A mound. I'm on a mound. Drinking coconut schnapps. That would be a daiquiri. Daiquiris are delicious. Be responsible. Be responsible. Alright. Let us read some stuff out of the dictionary. I'm a poopy. And, to represent how much I don't fall into trends, and that somehow, I was beginning to mention disgust I have with, the word disgust, and mentioning that people normally gravitate towards the negative meaning of things and stuff and such. The Confederacy. Alright, this is the definition I'm going to read. A number of states or persons in league with each other. A confederation. An unlawful combination. Conspiracy. Dun dun dun! Carbonization. The conversion of organic matter as wood into coal or charcoal. Kinda cool, not gonna lie. I'm not cool enough, too cool. I'm not cool enough, too cool. That was catch-22. Did you just say that you're not cool enough, and then you say you're too cool? Well, make up your mind. What do you want to be? An astronaut. I would be a cadet, a member of the Constitutional Democratic Party of Russia, born in 1905. I don't know if you're allowed to say that, to mention names. This is the thing within life and history, society, things that I think are just, disgusting or maybe distasteful within society. And I understand that you can notice I'm a little floofy. Within being a little floofy, begin to register, survey, and map the extent of ownership value of lands of the country as the basis of taxation. Within taxation, we are tax. We are the dollar printer. In the dreams of the on So, have you guys ever had attended a lock-in? It's where you and a group of people, y'all end up camping and locking yourselves into a building. Kind of reminds me of the essence of escape room. I've seen somebody stream in an escape room before. Things and stuff and such. So within promoting conspiracy, Smithsonite is under calamine. Calamine Smithsonite. Smithsonite the calamite. Calamity Jane. Frontier marksman. Real name Martha Jane Burke. Canary. Canary yellow diamonds. Things and stuff and such. Within a canary diamond. Hey Rossi, did you really say anything today? I feel a lot today. I've said a lot today. Within forgiveness, you must if I ask for forgiveness and I don't forgive myself, it's a little insincere to ask for forgiveness, is it not? I would notice it to be, a little bit of a sentiment. A true sentiment is whenever you can embrace the difference of opinion, difference in contrast and stuff and things. There was somebody that asked me, you're like, whenever you were interacting with, your friend will, measuring not the difference, the comparison between how one of my friends treated me and how they treated the person that they had introduced me to. And we can begin to get into it. We can. I looked at the clock and we've been on for 44 minutes and 44 seconds. 4 is about balance. 15 of balance within a plethora, mini bibliography of definitions of Albert's perspective as far as letting go of control. Whenever you let go of control, you are, in essence, you are forgiving yourself for grasping onto control and compromise within and letting yourself be open to experience. You know, often I note, and I've said it in broadcasts, that we tend to gravitate towards and enjoy things that we know as definite. You know, whether it be a schedule or things stuff and such. And letting go of those issues. And being natural to yourself. You must. And you not must. You will. Forgive yourself. Once you realize that you're lovable, you must love yourself and embrace the feeling of self-love. Within, this could be a form of self-love. That is a sip of a beer. A steady. Within the sip of a beer. I don't know, my examples have been a little spot on and very eclectic from a critical standpoint. The Ten of Swords. So right now you are within transformation, you are within completion. That may be something that is true to you. I should begin to particularize another example of the ideas that have been ruminating through this eclectic, positive and negatively charged balance of rhetoric. And I don't know how I fixed this light down here. I'm extra orange today. And I'm reminding myself of a Oompa Loompa. Things is ever so understanding that I feel as though in my mind I can gather the level of expectations based on predication, taxation, and the game of hide and seek and tag. Where's the clip? I don't know, I got it. So, forgiving myself whenever, even in my mind, whenever I, come upon an epiphany as far as, the way that I'm choosing choosing to view something or to look at something in particular. And so I try not to, why so serious? And then within the notion of I downplay everything. And I'm the best hopeless romantic, and also you would only know that within private sector exchanges, and untucking of baby hairs to, in other words, hints and this and that. I have been a whole situation this week as far as posting and ghosting. And whenever I mean posting and ghosting, I'll go on a Facebook rant. Alright, I have that typed out so I can remember and relive the memory and instance of epiphany, or instance of realizing, that may grind my gears, or within creating your own story in life. You grind your gears. Within creating your own story in life, you have expectations. And I don't want to, I don't want to, and then I also, there's a time and a place where you comfort your friend, you comfort your family member, you predicate I almost said exaggeration. Not expectation, not exaggeration. You begin to express exaggeratively your truths, no matter how it may be read, translated, understood, not understood. Whenever you have the conscious choice to make a choice that is technically technical and super technical, you maybe want to relive the moment of epiphany within that instance. And as I learn and grow, or as I am just natural to my essence of discernment, we become a little bit more aware of what we're interacting with, what we're engaging with, whether it be things and stuff and such, and things and stuff and such, because everything is kind of things and stuff and such. I am highlighting the forgiveness part because I enjoy throwing people off sometimes. Making them think, or, making them laugh. Guide an idea. Things and stuff and such. Today, we've been on for, I just looked at that, it was 54 minutes and 54 seconds. It's amazing. It is exhilarating. myself. Today has been an improv episode, and there shall be more to come. And stay within the mindset of creating differing opinions within your mind. Forgiving yourself for not choosing to say that you want something and then maybe act, completely different. Whenever I was in middle school or elementary school, I was a tomboy, and as a tomboy, we'd play capture the flag, and we would throw dirt wads and give each other wedgies. And we would fuck with each other. And, sometimes we would hurt each other, hurt each other's feelings. But that's the essence of iron sharpens iron, Struggle, the resistance builds resilience. Resilience breeds resistance builds resilience. Resilience builds muscle. Muscle builds character. Character builds pattern of diet. Pattern of diet is translated in many ways. Sometimes your emotions show within the essence of body movement. And within body movement, you try not to pre-choreograph your thoughts. Sometimes you just want to share something sincere to you. And hope that you don't self-sabotage. It is amazing to have accountability, and if you do have accountability, then you can embrace the emotion and be honest with yourself within an internal standpoint, a spiritual standpoint. Things in 7th century. Shall we read a quote of the day before we end stream? The regret of my life is that I have not said that I love you enough, or often enough. Yoko Ono. That one's a really good one. Oh, it's really good. Let me show you. The regret of my life is the fact that I have not said I love you often enough. That is very true, and it really correlates with what I was just mentioning within. That was gonna bug me. Alright. Sticky. I'm over here, I'm playing with my ears until my ears are red. Things and stuff and such. This channel is not a beauty channel. It's not a one genre channel. It is a multi-genre. Whenever you click in, you never know what we're going to be talking about, what I'm going to be mentioning. It's probably going to be something that's, cringe. Cringe is natural. Cringe is stickity. Within stickity, within forgiveness, within definitives. I want to speak towards definitives within no notions of forgiveness, because I may have, predicated and shared things within the notion that, oh my god, there is such thing as a death sentence. It's like, oh, like who did, oh, you tried to outdraw Scarface. Well, they call him Scarface because, he has, the predicated plastic surgery just to communicate with themselves. Like, I don't know how to say hi or send a text message, but I do know how to go around my elbow to get to my asshole and admire my red ear. It has been 1 hour, 1 minute, and 23 seconds. We are within divine timing, and within divine timing, definite notion of I'm happy to provide you with the genius content, like crazy genius. So for here, predicating war scenarios. Most girls don't talk about war because war is icky. Well, some people would know that it is unladylike to wear a flannel. I would have thought and mentioned that flannels, it's unisex, things and stuff and such. But within a definitive, I might not like something, show me who you walk with, show you who you are. You may be, best friends and or lovers, or married to somebody that I consider unsteady. And I would have to forgive myself if I began to view you and, automatically, what the first thing that comes to mind is unsteady, and this is not E.T. phone home. I'm about to blast laser beams out of my fingertips. You must speak your truths. And sometimes it's uncomfortable to do, because whenever you speak your truths, you may have expectations that people interpret it being the translation of what you have conveyed. Within translation of what you have conveyed, I know guys and girls. Girls are actually very, very, they're probably more cautious with talking about their feelings, because, bitches are players and stuff and things. And you're honestly, don't you call guys bitches? In fact, I do. Anyhow, it was like, what was it? 52. It was 111. It was 11 or 10123. Divine. I love you. If I have not let it be known. And believe in yourself. And push for imperfection. Because if you push for perfection, maybe, perfection is within imperfection. In the whole world, vice versa. Some women, will only date men within things and stuff and such, you know. You know, whatever floats your boat. You know, if you tell me that, you know, you believe that my spouse or, you know, whoever I choose as a life partner has to look a certain way or appear a certain way, that's an opinion. I really, really, really hope you don't base your life off of, you know, random opinions of people. You know? Because they want to suck your blood. Maybe they wanna buy that. Stickity. And I love to vibe. I love it when we can intersect within the realms of dimensions. The vlogs. It has been a very, very random improv hour. Stay tuned. Maybe more to come. As a matter of fact, there's forever more to come. And for you? You are going to be serious, be serious. If you're going to wear a bag over your head because, you know, you feel more comfortable walking around with a mask on than, and, you know, in the Bible it says that what is made or what is done in the dark will be brought to light. In other words, the truth is the Holy Spirit. Within some notions of resonance, because, you know, there are different vibrations. Every word, letter, every step you take, every move you make is a vibration. It's emitting energy and frequency and stiggity. Left to translation, and don't be expecting of things. Within filling your expectations and or exploring the realms of anatomy within how you define your emotional anatomy. If you have, you know, a friend or something that, you know, ever since COVID, you know, everybody's all passive aggressive, scared to, you know, God forbid you were to, you know, be in the safe place and, you know, meet. And that may be uncomfortable. It may be uncomfortable just to sit in this broadcast and watch me. Maybe. You should not be so societal. Recognize society. You could and would be just as well off within believing in yourself. Until kinda sleepy and drowsy. And I'm happy that I had to, shed some light on earlier posts and or the emotional essences. It's 11. Stickity. Divine timing. I had an amazing time, and I shall be having an amazing time with you in the next episode. And stay tuned. And so much love from the random expressions and depth of my sincerity and my clarity. With a maritime story.